at TikTok,
Yeah.
and we are now live here in YouTube.
YouTube.
So that is cool. Hello, everyone. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTube. It's actually kind of chilly tonight.
It's really cold tonight.
It just finished raining today, this
Yeah.
morning.
And it's kind
Yeah.
of windy.
Yes. So yeah, it's kind of windy
Mhm.
today. I just actually just finished checking Santiago Peak Trail, and it's sad because the trail is still closed.
Yeah.
Ugh. But anyways, that's fine because we're going to Johnson Valley at King of the Hammers
Mm-hmm.
this Friday for the 4600
100
class.
class. Yep.
So we're excited about that. And we are not sure yet if we're going to go back to King of the Hammers or so
Okay.
hopefully this works.
Hopefully this
Hopefully this
works.
works. Um,
Hope, hopefully this works.
oh,
Oh,
there.
looks like we're working now.
Yay, I think it's working again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's working again. So
Hopefully everyone still stayed with us.
yeah,
Sorry
I
about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's working again.
We're having some technical
Yeah,
difficulties.
there was a car that was parked outside here. They're gone
Oh,
already,
they're gone. Yeah.
and I think they were using their Wi-Fi too or internet connection. We lost you. Yeah, I know. We
Yeah.
had bad internet connection.
Mm-hmm.
There was actually a car parked in front of here, and they were using their internet Wi-Fi too. So
Yeah.
that messed everything up.
Yeah.
But so let's get back to it. So we got caught off. So I think we left on the part that this Friday we'll be going to King of the Hammers,
Mm-hmm.
and we're thinking of going back to King of the Hammers this Saturday. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we could get it just all in one day
Mm-hmm.
because it costs a lot to go back for us to King of the Hammers back to back because of gas.
Mm-hmm.
It's very expensive. Um, so we could only make it that one time, and yeah, and that'll be during the 4600 class with the stock class Broncos racing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping for another victory again. And we just checked, or I just checked, Santiago Peak Trail. Unfortunately, that trail is still closed.
Close. Yeah.
Yeah, so wow, that sucks. Um, Third, uh, this was our trophy from 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
I forgot. This is our lethal culture. This was in what's this?
Temecula.
In the
No.
outlet store,
Lake Elsinore.
Lake Elsinore outlets. And no, this is not a best of show. This is just a top 20 award right here. And then Saturday, just a few days ago, uh, this is the best of show right here.
Mhm.
And the cool thing with this trophy is all we have to do is just plug it here, and then there you go. And
There's some image.
yeah, it has some images right there. Oh yeah, it's a dragon dancing
Yeah.
because it's a tribute to uh, the Chinese, Korean, Japanese New Year. So yeah. Oh, hi, technical disaster.
High tech.
Yeah. So this was truly a blessing because man, there was a lot of amazing cars there,
Mhm.
and all their builds were really top notch.
Yeah.
So it was truly a blessing that they saw all the small details and all the hard work that we put and installed. And yeah, we already put like 500 miles already or more
Mhm.
probably in our Adams rear drive shaft.
Yeah.
We also uh, put a lot of mileage now on our new tail lights.
Mhm.
It's been great, and also too with our like small detail projects. It's been really good. It's
Mhm.
yeah, as if it was part of the Bronco.
Yeah.
So that nothing fell off the freeway or or nothing broke when we got to our destination. So that's great. So now we're really excited to try all this out in King of the Hammers. Just going from one place to another, it's already like an almost level 5 trail because of the
Yeah.
whoops. It's like about like 5 feet away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
So once you press that gas, your car is just gonna go
Yeah.
like that. So the faster you go, the more fun it's gonna be, right? So that's gonna be awesome to test out our new drive shaft and just all the stuff that
Yeah.
we installed in here.
Yeah, we're gonna try to go to King of the Hammers on Friday early.
Yep.
So at least we can probably go everywhere, and then we can post in Hammertown, and see if we can watch the race.
Yeah, the race, and
Yeah,
also too. Hey, have you ever thought of installing the lighted Bronco grill letters? We thought about it,
yeah.
but it wasn't really our style.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to do that, but you could easily do that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's a nice simple install, but we just didn't want to go in that route.
Yeah, I guess we have too many lights in the front already.
Yeah, we already had the RTR lights. I think that would be nice without the RTR lights.
Mm-hmm.
um so
If you have like the OEM grill, I
oh, that
think
would be
that would be,
perfect.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think that would be nice.
yeah, it'll go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, by yeah, not that many people actually have it. I don't
Yeah,
know that many people
I
with the
think we only have a few.
I've probably never seen one
No,
before.
we did.
We did.
Yeah, from the car show.
That has a Bronco lights.
Uh huh.
Oh, okay, that's lighted
In
up. Okay.
Spokane.
Oh yeah, he had the.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
he has all of the lights.
That was in 2023. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
someone had a Bronco that brought it to a car show that was competing with us,
Mm-hmm.
and his setup was all from DV8.
Yeah,
He had like DV8 front bumpers, rear bumper, what do you call that?
the roof.
The roof rack. Die Dynamics sells the Bronco letter lights. Oh, they do. Oh wow,
Oh,
I never knew that. I
yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah. I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know that. That's interesting. Cool. I thought Oracle sold it, right?
Yeah.
I thought Oracle did, but
Mm-hmm.
if Diode sells it, then that's cool.
Then use our
Our
free
free shipping.
shipping
Yeah, use
code.
our free shipping code. What else? We do have some more major upgrades that we are going to do with our Bronco, but as of right now, our finances is taking a deep stretch, just from all the upgrades and just going from places. So maybe our next major upgrade won't be till March. We're
Mhm.
hoping maybe, or late February, early March. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. And we're focused on performance.
Mm-hmm.
Oracle and Luminix also sells the lighted letters. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I know
I
about
think
Oracle.
yeah, I think the one that we saw is from Oracle. And I think the cool thing with that is you can change the colors too.
Oh wow, you
Yeah,
could.
you could change the colors for like whatever ambient light you wanted. And you can change it.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Because the Bronco that we saw,
Uh-huh.
it's all themed. The
Oh,
his
green, right?
yeah, his
Oh,
lights are all themed. So
that's
yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of theme lights, we're actually waiting and excited for the Dynamics D switch.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like our trigger control switches. It's the one that controls the lightings,
Mm-hmm.
or the light switch. It's basically a light switch in the Bronco, and
Or
Dynamics,
any car.
or yeah, or any car. Yeah. So that will be coming out really soon. So
They yeah, they
yeah,
don't have a release date yet, but
I've been bugging them like every week. No, seriously, I've been bugging them once a week. We just emailed them like last week or 2 weeks ago, asking when it was going to be released,
Mhm.
but they don't have date yet.
Yeah,
So
because that would be nice to like put in, but that will be a
one day,
rewiring
yeah,
project for us.
yeah. Well, for her, it's probably gonna take her. She's her specialty is lighting and wiring. My specialty is body work and
Mhm.
dremeling and stuff. Um, it's probably gonna take her what 4 hours,
I don't know.
maybe longer.
Yeah,
Average is
it
four
will be a
hours.
full day event for sure.
Oh
Because
yeah, yeah.
it's gonna. I need to route like all of like
Oh
our
yeah, the
lights,
front.
the
Oh my gosh.
front, and
Oh
then
my god.
all the accessories for the side. Not unless you wanna keep the trigger six switch in the back, and then the front will just be the D switch.
I think, huh? That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe the D switch, because we don't really turn on our lights in the front, like meaning our light bar and our ditch
Mm-hmm.
lights and
Mm-hmm.
our bull bar lights. We don't turn that on for our car show. We only turn that on in actual off-roading.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because it's really bright.
Yeah.
We don't want to blind the people in front of us, or when people are taking like pictures, especially the phones.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna give that weird light
Glare.
glare.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna give that like halo weird effect. So it doesn't really look nice in phone pictures. But if you take it with an SLR, then it's
Mm-hmm.
better. Girl power, Francis. Oh yeah, that's all her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be a full day event.
yeah.
So,
Most likely, if we when we do get the D switch, we're gonna do the back, our back lights,
mm-hmm.
because that is the lights that we use for car shows,
Mm-hmm.
and I heard that control has the strobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The strobe lights. That would be awesome in our light game. So that'll be cool. And if you're in the trail, that'll be awesome too.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Landis, you have done so many upgrades. Have you done a full walk around your Bronco showing everything you have done? Actually, we kind of did, kind of in
Mm-hmm.
SEMA. It's in our Instagram. Yeah, it's in our IG page, and they collaborated with us, and I got interviewed twice. So there's a part one and there's a part two. It's not 100% of the
But
of
maybe we can do a dedicated video for it.
yeah, we could
You
do.
know.
Yeah, that would be great, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
We can do a
for YouTube,
dedicated.
for
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, not
Just yeah.
and Instagram too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to just mention, what we did, what upgrades we did.
I would
Because like
probably do that when we upgrade our um one that's coming up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what's coming up, but yeah.
Yeah. I will do that, but we're still saving for
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So we're gonna do all that so we could have performance in it, added
Mm-hmm.
performance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because most of our stuff is all lighting, suspension.
Suspension.
Um,
We have a lot of upgrades in suspension.
yeah, we
We have a
do.
lot of upgrades in the interior.
We have a ton in interior. We got best interior and best display.
I,
So that's where we like focused
mhm.
on, because um that's what we were lacking of in the car show world.
Yeah.
In the off-road world, number one, we already have our front and rear lockers. That's
Mhm.
already a big plus. Oh wait, what? Oh, do I sense another secret project? Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
I know.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, we're still saving up for it. That's why I don't want to jump the gun on this one yet. We're still saving for it, and also too, it might switch.
Mhm.
It might go from this project to another project. That's why I'm just keeping my mouth shut
Mhm.
on this one. But yes, and we have a lot of lights too, but
Mhm.
they're, man, wait, what? Mark, she hasn't seen the bill yet, so she doesn't know. That's
That's true.
that is true. That is very true. I'm actually worried about that, because it's pretty expensive. Yeah, that's why we haven't purchased it yet, because it's a big.
No, because we have a list. We
I
did
made
a
yes,
he did the list of what we want for
need
2025.
need need
Yeah, or
need.
need and
Yeah,
want
yeah,
in
just need, all need.
2025. And we have a few there that we know
10.
that that's a little bit expensive.
We have 10 major projects coming from for 2025, but I have a feeling we're not going to finish all of it in 2025.
Yeah.
That's why when it says Happy New Year 2025, I said it on my Instagram, getting ready for 2026, because we have 10 major projects, and there's no way we'll be able to finish that in 2025. And also too, we were thinking of getting another car, project car. We're keeping this one, but we're also thinking of getting another project car. But I don't think we could,
Yeah.
because financially, it's too expensive. And if we do get another project car, um, we cannot upgrade
Yeah,
the
and it
Bronco.
doesn't
No.
make sense right now because the interest rate right now are still kind of high.
Yeah,
So
the interest rate's still high.
yeah.
We're still waiting for it to go at least to 3%. If it
Mhm.
goes down to 3%, that's cool, right?
Mhm.
3%. Yeah,
So we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see. And we're not in a hurry to have another project car because we still have
Have
a
this.
lot of things to do
Um,
since we listed
10.
things
Yeah,
for the 2025.
and
So
that's
it's like
without adding anything. Speaking of added projects, um, those projects might bring us back to SEMA.
mhm.
Yeah, might.
We're hoping.
Yeah, we're hoping that it will bring us back to SEMA. So
Mhm.
it's really big, and it will actually change the Broncos looks
Mhm.
and performance, uh functionality and looks.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's actually our motto, functionality and looks. If there's no function, we're not gonna upgrade. um well, I actually didn't want to sound a hypocrite when I said that, because when I got the transparent carbon fiber gas cover, that has no functionality at all, guys. Just letting you know, that was just all for looks.
Mhm.
Um, I showed it to you guys, right? The gas.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah. So yeah, that was probably like one of the few projects that really didn't have a major function. Like it's not gonna give the Bronco like 10 horsepower, or save more gas, or it's going to crawl better
Mhm.
in the rocks. It's just mainly for looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, just mainly for looks. It even though it's carbon fiber and it's matte, the weaving is actually different from the fenders,
Mhm.
but it somehow still matches for some reason,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's that.
Mhm.
um yeah, so we were actually thinking of the all new 2025 Forerunner, but the more I look at it and the more reviews I see, we've actually seen it in person.
Mhm.
I never took test drove it, but we did sat on it.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there for a while too. I was holding the steering wheel and everything. Um, it's nice. The all new 2025 Forerunner is nice, but wait, someone, Walter, hi Walter from TikTok, said what, 5 horsepower with carbon fiber? Yes, and weight reduction and added horsepower. He's talking about the gas cover. Yeah, so maybe it does have a gain. I don't know. I don't know. But what else? What was I saying? Uh,
Mm.
I forgot what I left off.
I don't know too.
Oh man.
I
Oh, this sucks. Um.
don't know. You got
Uh.
distracted.
Oh yeah. For the all new Toyota Forerunner. So oh, thank you so much. So the more I look at it and the more reviews I read, it looks like the fifth generation is better than the sixth generation. So the sixth generation is the new generation for the Toyota Forerunners. That is the 2025 Forerunner. And I don't know, the more I look at it, I don't know. Because my brain sees the new Forerunner as a Tacoma because it looks exactly like
Yeah,
a Tacoma. The
the
front
front
look, oh
looks
my gosh,
exactly like a Tacoma.
even the dimensions, they're probably identical. They're probably the same.
Mm,
The only difference now is when you look at it sideways, the other one has a pickup
a bed.
bed, and
Yeah.
the other one is a coupe,
Mm-hmm.
or covered.
Mm-hmm.
And the new Forerunner 2 is a little bit longer chassis than the previous generation. And the thing too is, it's a four-cylinder turbo. Yes, our Bronco 2 is a four-cylinder turbo, but that one only has 278 horsepower, the non-hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but with the hybrid, I think it's like 330 horsepower, and the torque is like 400 Newton meters of torque or something like that. It's really good for towing, but the hybrid won't come out till later this year,
Mm-hmm.
and and it's gonna cost more because it has a hybrid engine. The only thing with the hybrid engine is, I don't know, I just don't trust the technology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really don't. We actually have a friend who has a hybrid Maverick, the Ford Maverick, and yeah, and there's just didn't want to start. There's always problems. Maybe that's just a Ford thing, but also too, Toyota's having problems now too with their new cars. We still love the Lexus GX 550. It is a twin turbo V6. The only problem is it's really expensive.
Oh yeah.
Number one, it's a Lexus,
Mm-hmm.
and number two, it has a bigger engine, and number three, it's a luxury car too.
Mm-hmm.
All new 2026 Ford Bronco. Hey, if they're gonna come out, why not?
Yeah.
That's what Walter said from TikTok. Um, that would give us plenty of time to save,
Yeah.
and our Bronco by then will be almost fully paid off.
Yeah.
We just checked how much money we
Mm-hmm.
still owe on the Bronco.
Mm-hmm.
So by 2027, by all means,
Yeah.
let's do this. Yeah, just rumors so far.
uh,
Okay. Oh, hopefully it's not going to be like electrified,
no, the
or
all new
the
electric 2026 Bronco.
Ford Bronco. And so it will compete with the new 2026 Scout. That's another car too. The new International Scout, guys. They have two models. They have a pickup version that looks exactly like a Rivian, and they have a coupe version that looks
Mm-hmm.
like a Bronco, but more futuristically.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the problem is it's an electric. They have two engines or two motors. First one is pure electric, and the second one I think is like a semi-hybrid, or
Yeah.
it's a hybrid. Like you put gas on the hybrid, so the hybrid will power the electric motor. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what you call that.
I don't know
So
too.
that's what it is. That's what
Yeah.
the second option for your all new International Scout.
Mm-hmm.
So Scout, I have an order. Oh, Walter already has an order, but got pushed back to 2028. Oh man,
What?
2028 will be the LA Olympics, guys. So I don't want to get into the politics on that, but uh, the Olympics is coming back here in or there in LA in
Yeah.
2028.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't know that they pushed the Scout.
yeah,
I
I didn't know
thought
that
those are
too.
gonna come
Oh,
out like
For
soon.
High For Low said, I received a mail today about a recall letter from Ford stating an issue with the rear shocks on the 2023 Badlands Sasquatch. The factory doesn't have replacement parts and won't until quarter 3 2025. Technical disaster said, I got the same letter. We actually got that letter from Carfax that we have a
Yeah.
recall on our Bronco. It's an email for our Bronco. Good news is we already removed our shocks
Yeah.
and we have
Rad flow.
our rad flow. So uh, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good time to upgrade right now, guys.
Yeah.
If you want, it's unfortunate. Wait, join the Facebook Scout forum. Oh, Walter said he joined the Facebook Scout forum. Cool. There you go. We got the Scouts, we got the Forerunners, we got Ford recalls going on all at the same time.
Yeah.
Um, so
And there's a lot of shocks or
yeah,
suspension company now
Yeah,
that has upgrades for Bronco. So if you don't want to deal with the warranty or for doing the recall,
it's
I think
actually,
it's a good
yeah,
time to
to upgrade.
upgrade.
And I heard that recall is actually from Bilstein. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I think Bilstein made some errors or something. I don't know.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of Bilstein, they do have upgraded Bilstein shocks available, 2.5s, remote reservoirs. Um, I mean, there's plenty. There's Radflow shocks, Kings.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they have, there's this other ADS,
Mm-hmm.
Arizona Desert Shocks. I
Mm-hmm.
heard that one's pretty good. Fox, of course.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to upgrade to a 3.0, that would be nice. The 3.0s, they used it at King of the Hammers, guys.
Yeah.
Bailey Cole used it last year, and and he used it when that shock was, I think, not released yet.
No.
Yeah, when he used
Mm-mm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Ford is going to replace the rear shocks for free. I like free. Okay, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
That'll last you another 50,000
Yeah.
miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you guys want to uh, lifted shocks, there we go,
Mm-hmm.
a lifted shocks. Then, oh, and Walter said, and GM coming out with new K5 Blazer to compete with the Bronco. No way, really?
Mm.
I always like the classic,
I like the K5.
the K5,
Yeah.
the,
We
because they
saw a
look like a
few. Yeah.
Bronco. They look like Broncos with a
They
Chevy.
yeah, they look like the Gen 1 Bronco,
Yeah, they do.
right? Like
Actually, they more, yeah, they kind of look like a hybrid of a Gen 1 and a Gen 2 Bronco.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it looks cool,
Yeah.
especially when the roof is gone. When it's like
Mm-hmm.
what do you call that? Soft top
Yeah, when you
or
do
topless
convert.
convertible. It looks really nice,
Mm-hmm.
and their engines are really reliable because it has an LS
Mm-hmm.
motor in it,
Mm-hmm.
which a lot of people like LS swapping things.
Mm-hmm.
So, what up, fam? Oh, that's what Ray Gun said. We're just talking about
A lot of
international
things.
scouts. We're talking about Ford recall Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about now the K5 Blazers.
Yeah.
Oh, when is that Blazer coming out? The Chevy Colorado Bison looks pretty good. Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that in person. I've sat on it too
Yeah.
at the LA Auto, no, at the Orange County Auto Show. It's really
It's
nice.
really nice.
It comes with all lockers.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Walter said if they put an what LS
LS.
on the new K5, he's sold. He's he's gonna go. So Walter's gonna go from Bronco to Chevy right now.
If they no, if they
No,
have an
if they have an
LS,
LS, I'm sure they have an LS.
I'm sure they do.
Because number one, all right. Wait, what? What the Blazers coming? Oh, recall, not the I4 Bronco. Yeah, it's actually the rear shocks.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're having a recall on the rear
the rear
shocks.
shocks
But
for the Bronco.
if you already upgraded your shocks, no need to worry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Speaking of Chevy, they just upgraded their ZR1 Corvette with 1,080 horsepower, pure engine, twin turbo, um, no hybrid, because I believe the Zora is the one that's going to
Mm-hmm.
be their hypercar. Well, I'm going to dark side for SEMA 2025. Whoa, he's
Mm-hmm.
going to the Walter said that. So
Mm-hmm.
Walter said he's going to the dark side for 2025 for SEMA.
I don't know what that means.
I think he's gonna go Chevy. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Okay. Raygun, not yet. So now I'm worried.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Now, as long as you don't send it, I think you should be fine.
Yeah. And they're gonna replace it for free.
On the third quarter.
Yeah, but they don't have it yet until the third quarter of 2025.
Walter said, "Too bad he can't post pics."
Hmm.
Okay. Is it all right? So for SEMA 2025, is this a Bronco thing or is this a Chevy thing? Yeah. Or is this something to do with dye dynamics? Maybe you went to Baja Designs now. I don't know. Yeah, but give us some hints. Oh, Raygun said, "Guess now. I need my my what? LFI or IFI?
Lift,
Oh,
lift, lift
lift
now.
now. Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's a
it
lot of suspension
there's a ton.
options now.
Oh yeah, there's this thing called Ride Shocks. It's a new company by AFE. It's also made here in the USA. Their colors are silver and red. So if anyone's interested in that too, they're new. I saw them at the Off Road Expo and also at the Bronco meet in San Diego.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's that too. And
Mm-hmm.
when you guys do lift your Bronco, don't forget to upgrade your tie rods and your steering rack.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you guys don't want to go to this 74 weld route, um, you guys could also buy a Haas 3.0 from Ford Performance, but you would also need to purchase their ProCal um, machine to upgrade it, and it'll be less expensive than spending an extra 3 or 4 grand on 74 weld. So there's some options on that. Uh, if you guys want to lift your Bronco, so those are the consequences. When you lift your Bronco, you have to change a lot of stuff: your upper control arm, your tie rods, and your rear lower control arms. And wait, Coney now has Bronco shocks. Walter says Coney, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, has Bronco shocks now. It's spelled Koni. So they now have Bronco shocks too.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much for that info. So yeah, there's a lot of shocks out there,
Yeah.
and oh, and don't forget also to upgrade your CV axles.
you're
That's
you're 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 already counting all of it. It
oh sorry,
depends on the way they want to upgrade or lift their, what's the purpose of it, you know?
that's true.
Because yeah, you can lift and not spend or not worry about the other stuff if you're not going to send it in the trail, you know. If you're only gonna go to, like, very minimal trail, and so I don't think it's necessary for you to upgrade every single item.
That's that's kind of true. Yeah, but
Right.
but because if you lift your Bronco, there's now breaking points. So oh, I am happy. I went with the Sasquatch package, which is all I need for my level of off roading. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry, it's my competition mentality.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're going to live, you just need to know, like, what your purpose, what do you want to hit, what trail do you want to hit, and then you probably need to just upgrade
To
um
that
to that.
specific.
Yeah.
That's true. No, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you need to upgrade your tie rod because that's the first thing that breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the steering rack or the CV axles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think those are the top three trio that you should upgrade if, especially if you're gonna go 37s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because 37s, you're adding more weight, so that's why there's breaking points now,
Yeah.
and then especially if you're sending it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I wish I could go back to 35s because I miss saving gas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so and if you go back to 35s, um, your breaking point is a lot less now. So you
Mm-hmm.
know those guys that the 4600 class in King of the Hammers, all of them are running 35s. That's a rule. They can't go 37s. 4600 class, you need 35s.
Yeah.
I don't plan on sending it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. You save more money. Trust me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you
we
save more.
don't we don't do that too as well. We don't really send it too much.
Too much. Yeah,
Yeah.
too much. Yeah.
I mean, we go to, like, the levels that we can tolerate, but we don't really,
Uh,
like, send it too much.
yes, technical disaster says yes. They have 35s and portals.
Yeah.
Last year, we parked beside Vaughn's RTR Fun Haver racing truck. We had 37s and the lift already. And you know what's funny? We were the same heights. They had 35s, but they had portals, and we had 37s with a lift,
Mm-hmm.
but we were exactly the same height. That's just how crazy the portals are.
Mm-hmm.
Mark said, I did FabTech heavy duty tie rod and Bronc Buster's bushing. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. We actually had the bushing before too. So is portals your secret project? Oh, no, 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 no. That's an expensive project
Yeah.
actually. Um, there there's actually a few companies out there um, that has an attainable price on portals. Um, in I don't know if you want to call 10K attainable, but it's a lot cheaper than 20 or
Mm-hmm.
$25,000. Yeah, so there's that. The only problem now, if you have portals, you have to do maintenance on them now too. When you, from what I've been told, when you change the oil in your car, you also have to change the oil in your portals. So you got the engine and four of the portals.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. And we were thinking too of getting portals. It does save us from doing what do you call it? A gear
Regearing.
the regearing part. But regearing is just like, like it's still kind of pricey, but it's about 2 grand
Yeah, that's like what?
versus 10,000.
I know.
So there's that too. And yeah, we're thinking of regearing too. That's in our list. That's one of our lists,
Mm-hmm.
regearing. So um, we're still waiting for that. Um, what else? But yeah, we were the same height, but the only difference though, even though we're the same height, their clearance level for Vaughn's Bronco, since they have portals, their undercarriage is actually higher than ours
Yeah,
because of the
because of the
portals.
portals. Yeah.
I had to step away. But what size lift do y'all have? What size is our lift? We never actually measured it.
Yeah, we never measured it
W-
because we got with Brad Flow the 2.5
Reservoir.
remote reservoir
Yes.
when they first launched it. So I don't know how high is the lift. Like it's at like 2 inches,
It's
three,
not three.
not three.
Probably 2 inches.
Yeah,
And that's a guess.
yeah.
Yeah. It's about a 2 inch
Because
height.
we already got it's a kit already.
Yeah.
So we never really like measured it.
Yes.
But we did saw a few
Few inches.
inches of difference from the OEM to the new
Oh yeah.
from the OEM to Radflow.
Oh yeah, big time. Oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
big night and day, guys, night
Yeah.
and day. Um, if you guys want to see the difference, just go to our Instagram page and just go way back in our old setup, and you'll see the difference
Mm-hmm.
there. Uh, but yeah, we actually had to upgrade our CV axles because it actually went out already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. Do you have a rear sway bar? Yeah, rear sway. Yes. We do have. We upgraded our rear sway bar, the Panhard bar, but if you're talking about
The
rock jocks, uh,
the disconnect.
oh,
That's
disconnect
that's the
the rear sway bar.
rear sway bar disconnect. We don't have a rear sway
No,
bar
we
disconnect.
no, we do not have a rear sway bar disconnect. The only thing we upgraded in the rear for that would be a Panhard bar from Core 4x4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we upgrade. And Rock Jock also sells a rear anti sway bar kit.
No, not rear.
Yes,
Oh
rear.
yeah.
They have a rear. But we did not upgrade. We did not purchase it because we don't really need.
Yeah.
We don't really need it.
Yeah.
And number two, our drive shaft in the rear flex gave us more flex.
Yeah.
So we really
We
don't
do have the sway bar from Rock Jock in the front
in the
though.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we do have the Rock Jock front sway bar kit in the front, um, and it did help a lot too in
Mm-hmm.
the front. I just added the rear sway bar with no disconnect, and it handles much better. Oh wow!
Oh,
What company? I'm actually
yeah.
curious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I could look more into it. But yeah, so those are, and then there's another one too. It's called Beltec. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right. They do have um that too. I forgot about that. Yeah, they, you actually change your pan hard bar, and then you put theirs.
Mm,
Yeah, it's kind of like Rock Jock in a way, in some sense. But with Rock Jock, you have to remove your exhaust, and you have to buy a exhaust is only for AFE, and it's the high mounted
exhaust.
exhaust. And when I mean high mounted, it's really high mounted.
Mm-hmm.
It's like where your bumper is at. Like I
Mm-hmm.
mean that high, the same level as your or past your rear bumper. So it's really high
Like it's now close to the body now.
in a way. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because you need to connect your Rock Jock sway bar kit in the rear. But
Mm-hmm.
that's that. And they even have another one cool too. It's called the X sway bar
Oh.
from Rock Crawler. That one's really I think it looks really cool. Um, and it's like an X shape for the rear, and it gives you like really cool flex. It's kind of like you're in a Can Am
Mm-hmm.
or in a side by side. It's kind of like that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's called. I'm not really too familiar with it, but I've seen it and I checked it out. But I it's been a while and I forgot about it.
Yeah.
But it's shaped like an X, and
Mm.
it's for the rear, and it's from Rock Crawler, I think. Yeah,
So is the Beltec rear sway bar easy to install?
yeah. Is it easy to install,
Mm-hmm.
or would you need a professional to do
Yeah,
it? Yeah. So wow, it's already 50 minutes. Oh my
I
gosh.
know. I know we have a lot of great topics today.
Yeah. Um so yeah, we, we'll we'll be in King of the Hammers this Friday.
Friday.
Saturday
We'll see
we'll see because it's
if we want to
expensive.
go back.
It's expensive. Yeah.
Yeah. And the
Um
food there too. That's the thing
well, you
too.
have no choice to eat but to eat there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh
And the thing is, if we're gonna go there in the morning, obviously we need to eat in the like lunch time,
yeah,
brunch, lunch.
and coffee.
Yeah, and then I don't know what time they're gonna end the race because we want to, we want to see who
Who ate?
wins.
Yeah.
You know,
We're hoping that either Vaughn, Lauren, Bailey, or Brad
Brad.
Lovell
Uh
wins.
huh.
Yeah, so
So
we're hoping for that.
we want to wait until the final, the ending. So we still need to eat dinner there.
Yes. Yes, you need to disconnect the driver's side upper control arm. Took me 45 minutes. Oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
Okay, okay. Cool. Not bad, not bad. Very easy to install. All right, sweet, sweet. That's nice. That's nice. Um, so that's cool. Beltec makes some cool products too. I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking about them too a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then and then Radflow came. But yeah, that was our story there. And what else? So yeah, that's this week. And then next week we're actually going to do we're going to paint the Bronco. Um not the exterior but the interior part. We're gonna gut all this thing out because some parts are getting rusted already.
Yeah.
So we're gonna I'll video it, but maybe not a YouTube, maybe just a story and a reel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do next week because it's starting to get rusted already,
Yeah.
and we actually had this for a while already. The enclosure, it was like almost 2 years now.
Mm.
Yeah, so almost 2 years, and for some reason, it's starting to get rusted already.
Yeah.
So
It's
uh,
the wear and tear.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, because we put a lot of like stuff before, and it creates friction every
that's
time
right.
we
Yep.
go travel. So now that friction,
And we slam it too,
yeah,
and throw stuff.
yeah. So now that friction created the rust. We just
Yeah,
don't want to make it
worse.
worse,
Yeah.
and we just don't want the actual body get rusted because of that. So.
So yeah, we're gonna be painting the inside of our Bronco next week. That's gonna be kind of fun in a way.
Mhm.
But we're gonna remove the tire. We're gonna remove like
We have to
just a
remove a
bunch.
lot of things.
Yeah, and this just showed up too. Spoke Anaheim. Not sure if you guys know about that, but Spoke Anaheim is actually a big car show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 4 high 4 low. I'm going to a Bronco meet in Orlando this Saturday. Tim Bartz and Sarah Davis will be there from YouTube's Long MacArthur. Oh wow, that
Oh,
is so cool.
that's awesome.
Wow, that's awesome. Hope you guys have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Raygun said, "Can you all see out of your rear view mirror with the tire there?" No, we
No.
cannot. No, no. When I put the Bronco in reverse, I heavily rely on the camera.
And the
Uh,
mirrors, side mirrors.
yeah. And number two, the side mirrors. I heavily rely on the side mirrors. We actually have another mirror uh, there in the side view. It's a small one. I use that heavily too. And number three, I have Francis spotting me if it's a very tight
Yeah.
situation. Um, but if not, then I heavily rely on the rear view camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's the downfall of having a big tire
Yeah.
in the back.
We're still thinking of maybe like doing those those
Baja carry.
electronics rear view
Oh yeah, we sell
camera.
those. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so we're,
yeah.
we're we're thinking and seeing how we can connect it, and see what's the best who's the best company that has it, and so you can still use it. It's still functional
Yes.
because as of right now, it's really not.
No, it's not. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, June 14, Spokane Anaheim. That's like a really big car show here in Southern California,
Mhm.
and a lot of people from other states would drive all the way down here to compete on that. So we're actually kind of getting ready. Well, actually, our Broncos already ready for it,
Mhm.
but we're going to start adding a little bit more stuff. But we have until June. But we want to be done before June.
Yeah.
We don't like doing last minute preps.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. So that is our schedule for this week. This Friday we'll be going back to King of the Hammers,
Mhm.
and Saturday is a 50-50.
Yeah. We'll
And
see.
we'll
We'll
see.
see
Yeah,
how it goes.
yeah. All right, guys. So have a good night. Have a good weekend, and we will see you guys all next
Week.
week. Yeah, and we'll let you guys and we'll post the King of the Hammers ASAP on Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good night, and we'll all see you guys again next week.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.